Guys, I have fallen down a rabbit hole and I'm taking you with me. Hey guys, and welcome to post ultra marathon Lucy content. I'm actually not very well and I blame my daughter for that 100%. But I have been thinking about what video I wanted to make straight after my ultra marathon. I thought about maybe doing like a Q&A sort of thing, talking about the race, post race. But I actually did go down quite a bit of a rabbit hole, and I've been thinking about, the main thing that I've been thinking about since my race is how I felt. I just want to maybe bring a little bit of light to this, because I think this is potentially a lot more common than people realise. Well, it has quite a few names, but it's something called post-marathon blues, the one name. It's also post-marathon syndrome or post-marathon depression. I've got a couple bits on Google on the screen in front of me that I just want to read to you. If this rings any bells in your life, or if you know someone who this could be potentially affecting, hopefully me just chatting about it is going to help. What is post-marathon syndrome? The post-marathon blues is also referred to as PMS for post-marathon syndrome, and it says that it's fairly common. You focus intently on a hefty goal for day after day, week after week, month after month, and suddenly that goal is snatched away. Is post-race depression a thing? Post-race blues is a term coined by many runners to describe the feeling of sadness that can set in once a race is complete. While the post-race blues isn't clinically defined, it is a common experience in the running world. The post-race blues can be considered a form of situational depression. Being someone who has experienced depression in the past, I don't think that this type of thing in most cases is as severe as clinical depression. The whole idea of it is you finish a huge goal and then you don't quite know what to do with yourself. But this explanation doesn't seem quite strong enough either. I believe the term post-marathon blues is a better term because there is a dark cloud. It's just not extremely dark. Now, if you are new to my channel, I did run an ultra marathon. This is the worst thing I've ever done. I'm not enjoying this. This is horrible. I just want it to be over now. It's the worst thing I've ever done. Ever. I loved every second of it. But I have previously ran 2 marathons before my ultra. First marathon I ran was Manchester Marathon. I have a vlog on that race. I will put it above. After completing Manchester Marathon, that is where I felt the most post-marathon blues. I can happily say that after my ultra marathon, I'm only feeling this on like a minute level. It was just enough for me to have an interest in finding a term for it and looking it up online and getting into this rabbit hole that we are currently in. I had a look on the Runner's World website and they had an article about this. If you just Google post-marathon depression, that's how I found the article on Google. They mention things like withdrawal from dopamine as a reason as to why you'd be feeling that way post-race. And I guess that would make a difference too if after the race you stop running as often. But if you are continuing to run as often as you did before the race, I guess it would be a case of thinking, what am I running for? Has helped me feel better this time round than last time round. I've actually made a note. I've actually thought about it and written it down. Last time when I finished at Manchester Marathon, I had absolutely nothing going on afterwards that I can remember. I didn't have any plans. I didn't have anything going on after the race. Now this time I finished my ultra and I'm currently in the process of moving house. Now this move is going to be happening within the next couple weeks, and I think that has made a humongous difference to me. I have something that needs my focus, needs my attention, and it is straight after the ultra, it's such a great distraction. So my advice to you would be, if you have just finished a massive hefty goal, like a marathon, like a half marathon, even if it's a 5K, I don't think this is like specifically for long distance events. It doesn't matter what you've trained for. If you've completed a massive hefty goal, move house. Move house. Right? No, I'm joking. Have something planned. Have something that you are gonna be doing afterwards. I don't know, that could be anything. I mean, moving house is an extreme thing. It just so happened that we are moving. Another thing that has made me feel different is I have you guys, and I also have people on my Instagram at Lucy Shaw Vlogs. If you want to head over and find me over there, I post every run I do on the day I do it. I have you guys and I have my Insta runners over there, and it makes me feel like I'm still part of the running community. Even though I'm now running without a goal in mind, I'm still part of the community that's out there. Now this time around, I think one of the best ways that I've helped avoid the blues is I am now taking the time to enjoy the no pressure runs. I don't have a training plan that I'm following now. The pressure that I used to be under to do that training plan exactly as it said was tough, especially because I didn't really have much of the time to actually get out and run. I am now just thinking to myself, rather than going out on the runs and thinking, what am I doing this for? This run is for nothing. It's more a case of I'm just ticking along, enjoying it, having fun, and getting it out of my head that every single run needs to mean something and it needs to be working towards something. Saying that, I did go for a run today. I was going like a fairly decent pace, and then this woman with her dog walked past me. The look she gave me, like the up and down, the look of disrespect. She had a problem with me running today. So it made me think, why did she do that? Is it because I'm quite bloated today and I still have weight to lose? Is it because I don't look like every other runner that runs around here? I live on a military estate, so I'm not the average body type you see running around these streets. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to do a video about the stigma of not looking like a runner. I think I might have quite a lot to say about that with my experience. Oh, anyway, 2 miles done. Let's get back home. It's really hot. I also don't know what this weather's doing to me. Like, it's really, really hot and sunny, as you can see. And ever since my ultra, it's not been hot. And like the other day, it was torrential rain. And then today's the only day I can get out and run because Matt's away and childcare, blah, blah, blah. But today is boiling hot again. I'm just destined to run in the boiling heat. I really wanted to have this chat about this subject, and I wanted to do it justice. I don't have extensive experience when it comes to the post-marathon blues. I'm still really in the early stages of my distance running era, and I'm sure in the future, if there is another hefty goal that I've dedicated a lot of time to and I reach it, I could potentially end up feeling quite down. But I now know that that can happen, and as it says on Google, it's fairly common. So a lot more people feel this way, and it's just something I think would be worth putting on my channel and be worth talking about, letting you know it is something I've experienced. I've reached another hefty goal since, and I've actually managed to come away not feeling down. I feel lost, I feel a little unmotivated, but to be honest, I'm trying my best to flip it round to excitement, because who knows what I'm going to pick to do next. I don't know, and do you know what? That is the exciting bit, and it should be the exciting bit. I want to thank every single person who left an amazing comment, which is all of you who commented on my last video. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate your support. Love hearing your goals. I love hearing what you've achieved, what you're hoping to achieve. So I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of love. I'm not going to be able to get out and run as often as I would like to between now and the move, but I will try my absolute best to get as much content out as possible. Let me know in the comments below if you would like me to do that video about the stigma of not looking like a runner. Guys, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you need a running buddy. And guys, I will see you soon for some more updates. Bye guys.